Hey guys, I hope you guys are really enjoying the Battlefield 6 beta. Today, we're going to be talking about how to be an effective combat medic in Battlefield 6 as a casual player. Keep in mind, I'm not a pro. I don't spend hours on Battlefield. There are a lot of stuff going on in real life, and I'm sure plenty of you do. This video is to just offer tips from not a professional perspective, but as somebody who just loves Battlefield and has been playing it for a long time, while still having a really busy life in which I can only maybe play 2 or 3 hours a day. Tip number 1, learning how to use smokes effectively. Smoke grenade offers a brilliant advantage of concealment, meaning the enemy has a hard time seeing between a barrier of smoke, and it allows you to mask your movements and positions so you can revive friendlies and reach casualties. Keep in mind, concealment works both ways. Sometimes when you smoke a position, it may actually be a detriment to you and your team. A good rule of thumb, and I learned this for a long time playing military shooters and also long personal work experience, is to do not smoke your own position unless you absolutely have to. There's going to be times where, like, in order for you to reach a buddy, you might have to throw smoke right at your feet and try and crawl to a guy to revive him. That's fine. But when you smoke your own position, you blind all of your own teammates. The best way to use smoke is to either toss the smoke between you and the enemy, or throw the smoke at the enemy's position. That way, the enemy has to force him or herself to get out of cover, allowing your teammates to get lined up shots and active fire on target. In casualty care and gunfight, the best medicine in a gunfight is firepower. As much as you see that revive icon and you want to sprint over there like Desmond Doss and save the guy, sometimes another revive is not what required in the situation. Sometimes you have to take a moment, realize, hey, I can't reach Buddy right now. If I try and go for Buddy, I'm gonna die. Sometimes the best medicine and the best way to help your team is to put fire down range, accurate fire down range. So, what I like to do is, I personally do not like to use the defibrillators because I'm taking away my ability to have a primary weapon system up, because I need to get my defibs out, charge it, and then shock the patient. I'm not coordinated enough on keyboard. I'm not like twitching enough to be able to quickly flick between the weapon and the defibs of the weapon. If you have great luck with that, go ahead. I personally like using the injector because it allows me to keep my gun up and maintain security, eliminate the threat that caused my casualty to go down in the first place. Once I know the area is secure, then I can use my auto injector or defib to revive the casualty. Security and firepower is always paramount when it comes to reviving people in Battlefield. Because there's no point in reviving somebody if you're just gonna revive them, they stand up or they get up, you just want them to get mowed down again, giving the enemy a free kill. The points. So find out, secure the area, provide security, have fire superiority, and then proceed to take care of the enemy. This ties in similar to the last point, but another important thing to keep in mind is the mechanism of injury. What that basically means is what caused the player to go down in the first place. Was it an explosion? Was it gunfire? Was it destruction or the environment? These are all things that you need to consider, because if you try to approach a casualty and there's a sniper, you got sniped, there's a sniper aiming in. Snipers love using down teammates as bait to draw in medics and squadrons. Because when you're in the animation, for a split second, you're stopped because you have to do the animation. And when you're frozen, doing whatever you need to do, that's when they can get an accurate shot off or even a headshot, taking out the fight. It's important that when you approach a casualty, take a look around. Like, okay, am I in an open mountainous area? If so, what are the angles of which this guy can get possibly shot from? Check your SIGs, check your minimap. Situational awareness is really important. This applies to basic first aid too. When you approach a casualty, figure out what caused the casualty. Because there's no point in trying to revive somebody if you get down in the process too. As a medic, you have to make a judgment call between letting somebody die and keep being in a position that allows you to heal and revive 5 or 6 other teammates. You are a more valuable asset to keeping the team alive, especially in ticket-heavy games like Breakthrough. You can make a difference between the match being won or lost. One of the most important rules to always remember when playing Battlefield or first-person shooter mode is to not hesitate. Hesitation gets you ending up in the kill streak. It is always better as a medic to fully commit to a poor plan than to half commit to a perfect plan. At the end of the day, when adrenaline is high, hell, you could be like me and have like 6 beers playing Battlefield. You're not gonna think straight, but you can't hesitate. Don't hesitate at the doorway. Don't hesitate in the hall, because in those situations, you're blocking your teammates from getting into the fight. Sometimes you have to just throw all caution out the window and just say, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna throw smoke on my feet, get the defibs out, all the enemies in front of me, and defib an enemy, run around like a headless chicken and try to get guys up. Sometimes that's what it comes down to. But it's always better to fully commit than hesitate. Do not hesitate. As I'm going to reiterate, it is better to fully commit to a shitty plan than to half commit to a perfect plan. Pick the right weapon for the job. This Battlefield does things quite differently, and the fact that they gave the medic role, which for Battlefields 3 and 4, which belong to the Assault class, to the Support class. By doing this, it made the Support class not only the ammo bearer and the machine gunner, but also the medic. The skill proficiency you get with LMGs is great, but a lot of times I found that using an LMG, the way that that suited me, which is being at a medium distance away from the front line, it's not ideal as a medic, because if I'm 50 to 70 meters behind the front line, putting suppression on target, and my buddies are going down up in the front, there's times where my buddies are requesting revive, spamming it, revive me, and I'm like, sorry, I'm putting machine gun fire and walking down an alleyway. I personally, I like to run the AR, the assault rifles, when dealing with being a medic, because it allows me to be up close and personal with the enemy. SMGs work fine. I personally prefer assault rifles. You do you. But yeah, have the right tool for the job. If you're pushing with like 2 squads and maybe 1 squad element, it might be when you're in the open. AR or DMR, even a sniper if you're a good shot, go ahead and run that to keep yourself safe. But if you're like in the alleyways or you're in the buildings and it's really tight in close quarters, SMG, AR, shotgun, depending on how close it is. But always make sure you bring the right tool for the job. Use what's comfortable for you. Don't feel like you're forced to use the LMG because of the proficiency bonus. A lot of times, the LMG excels in certain specific situations, but it's not a good jack-of-all-trade weapon system. Squatting up. Remember, this is not Call of Duty. This is a team-based game. Even people who run assault all the time, running and gunning, they have a part to play as well. This is a cohesive environment. The teams that work together the most are the ones that most often win the most. You being a medic, there is no point in you soloing as a medic if you're just running around and gunning, not heeding where the team is. That's the soldier's job. Your job as a supporter, as support class, is to go with your squad, to follow your squad around. You can lead, obviously you can lead, you can stack bodies, you can do all that fun stuff, blow shit up. But your job is keeping your buddies alive as the medic. If you want to be a good medic, your focus is on keeping the team alive. And you can clearly tell in game the difference between a noob medic and a seasoned pro medic. I can tell when I'm playing like in the beta who's been around the block of like Battlefields 3 and 4 versus who's recently joined Battlefield Labs or recently joined like Battlefield 2042. It's pretty obvious. Their style of gameplay, their commitment to the team, it's almost all the day. And I always try and say thank you with the thank you prompt. I wish it showed it in text chat, but it doesn't do that. I always have a deep appreciation for people who stick with their squad. Stick with their squad. And if you're alone and the squad's dead and you're lost left, follow a blueberry. See what happens, you know? Buddy up. I like the adage, one is none, okay? When you're by yourself, you are nothing. Buddy up with somebody. Who knows? Maybe you might have like a unspoken bond of trust and friendship as you, I don't know, blow each other up and get revived together, so. Yeah, we'll always squad up. The most important rule by far of this video, if you're going to take away anything from this really crappily made video, have fun. Listen, man, you're a casual player. You have life. You have responsibilities. The people who watch this video, they have parents to care about. They have elders to care about. They have siblings, spouses, partners, kids, work, other hobbies and passions. Don't feel like your contribution is limited by dying a lot of people in KD, okay? Battlefield, one of the reasons why I love Battlefield so much was because it's not just about the KD, it's about the people you play with. It's about having fun. Putting C4 on a Jeep and sending it across the map. It's about doing stupid shit, but it's fun, okay? It's the reason why we love this game and we keep coming back. It's one of those games where you can turn it off. You don't have to take it super seriously. You win, you win. You lose, you lose, man. The most important thing is, the person watching this video, you're a casual player. That means you can't commit to this game a lot like the pros, because you have so much going on in your life, and it's wonderful. You should enjoy it. And I really hope you enjoy this game. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. And this is a new video for me. Like I said, I'm a very casual, new player. I have played some of the older Battlefields, but I was on console. I'm learning on mouse and keyboard. I suck balls. I apologize for the video. Let me know what you think. Type down in the comments. Are you somebody who's a professional, who's been playing Battlefield for hours and hours a day because you work at home, or maybe you're not working at all? Or are you an older person who used to be really into Battlefield in the old games, but life catched on, and now you're slowly being reintroduced back into Battlefield versus Battlefield 6. So let me know in the comments, and hope you guys have a great